What if Earth suddenly stopped spinning? You might think of it as a wild science fiction plot, an intriguing concept for a disaster movie. But take a moment to truly consider the implications. Imagine for a second the disastrous ripple effects influenced by this one catastrophic event. It's more than just a dramatic plot twist, it's a potentially world-altering phenomenon that would leave no stone unturned in our daily lives. Delivering insight into this profound curiosity, today, we will dive deep into an exploration of unforeseen consequences, shocking revelations, and mind-boggling realities. So, buckle up, because what comes next will leave you speechless. First, let's set the scene. The Earth is spinning at about 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. Now, picture the moment that rotation halts. Without the force of spin, gravity suddenly becomes the only force at play for the entire planet. What happens next? Well, for starters, we'd be facing an unimaginable upheaval as everything that isn't firmly anchored to the ground, including buildings, people, and even trees, would experience a sudden surge of inertia in the direction of the last rotational motion. That could mean hundreds of miles of devastation in a matter of moments. You might wonder just how much destruction that is, and the answer is staggering. Imagine cities being uprooted and swept away like leaves in a hurricane. And let's not forget about the oceans. As the Earth stops spinning, water would continue its movement due to inertia. Oceans that once beautifully caressed the shores would build up into gigantic tidal waves, crashing toward land like colossal walls of water. This isn't a minor issue. This could lead to mega tsunamis over 1,000 feet high, completely obliterating coastlines and reshaping continents. The sheer force of this water crashing inland would reshape geography more dramatically than any earthquake could, leading to a planet dotted with new realities. But hey, it doesn't stop there. The immediate geological changes could also lead to a whirlwind of seismic activities. With tectonic plates shifting due to the sudden halt of the spin, earthquakes would erupt in places we've never seen before. These natural disasters would only add to the chaos, thrusting humanity further into survival mode. As we analyze the fallout of a non-spinning Earth, you might be wondering just how long it would take for the dust to settle, literally. And let's not forget about the atmospheric havoc that would ensue. The atmosphere, like water, wouldn't just stop. Winds that once traveled at immense speeds fueled by the Earth's rotation would be unleashed, causing superstorms. Think of tornadoes, hurricanes, and blizzards, all colliding into one chaotic symphony of nature. The weather would be utterly unpredictable, with storms raging where there once were placid skies. How would civil society cope with that? More importantly, how would we survive those unexpected atmospheric assaults? As the celestial dance of our planet altered, so would the conditions for life itself. The ecological balance we strive to maintain would vanish, as climate zones would dramatically shift. Deserts could become fertile valleys, and lush areas could turn barren overnight. Think of ecosystems, entire habitats that would thrive in these zones now facing obliteration, leaving flora and fauna fighting for survival amidst these accelerated climatic shifts. It's a disconcerting notion. You might be pondering how many species could adapt or be lost forever in this chaotic tempo of nature's reset button. But wait, there's more. Our timekeeping methods, the way we understand the day and night cycles, would also unravel. With the cessation of the Earth's spin, a day would stretch to an entire year. That's right, a 1,000-mile-long midday sun would scorch one side of the planet while plunging the other side into an eternal dark. The psychological impact alone is staggering. Can you imagine living in a place where you never see the sun or where it blazes down on you for half a year? It would drive many to madness. The absence of a night/day cycle could skew our biological clocks to the edge of oblivion. Making it personal, consider how drastically your life would change. You wake up one bright morning to a sky painted a sweltering orange, and you quickly realize it's that way for 6 months straight. The psychological effects on humanity would be profound, altering our sleep cycles, mood stability, and even basic day-to-day functionalities. Some might become agitated from the constant daylight, others might struggle in the face of never-ending darkness. Can you envision the motivational hurdles faced by entire populations grappling with prolonged light or endless night? But there's a silver lining, perhaps. Humans are inherently adaptable. Society would inevitably implement solutions to counteract this existential dilemma. Innovative technologies to create artificial light capable of simulating a day/night rhythm could rise, as humans inventively push forth through adversity. Cities could transform, sheltering inhabitants from extreme weather, creating complex infrastructures to stabilize their habitats. The ingenuity of humans might pave the way for new beginnings even amidst turmoil. Yet, let's not forget the sheer confusion of the situation. The concept of time would adapt and evolve, but where would that leave our cultural understanding of time? What would storytelling look like when years feel like mere weeks? With ageless myths reshaping within this new reality, humanity may experience a renaissance moment driven by unprecedented creativity, as folklore evolves to narrate experiences of a world once familiar but now alien to its people. Moving to a global scale, think about governance during such chaotic events. Those in power would face immense challenges to address food shortages, deal with displaced populations, and manage societal unrest as survival takes precedence. Faith in government systems could crumble, leading to chaos as humanity scrambles to find a new structure to support the rapid changes. Would we bond together as a global community, forging alliances to navigate this brave new world, or would factions arise, each fighting for their survival? As we traverse these troubling thoughts, have you considered the impact on technological advancements? Technologies pivotal to our survival would be tested like never before. Innovations could arise in renewable energy to combat the endless sunlight or darkness. New agricultural techniques could flourish, shifting us into genetically modified crops capable of thriving in new environments. The captivating intersection of climate change with technological advancements brings a startling realization. Humanity's ability to overcome adversity may lead us into a new awakening reminiscent of past revolutions throughout history. Now, take a moment and really absorb this. What if humanity could achieve a more harmonious coexistence with nature? As our cities crumble and ecosystems struggle, perhaps the quest for survival would rekindle our ancestral ties with the earth. New paradigms of thought could emerge, where societies embrace sustainable practices. Communities forged in adversity could develop interactive systems, thereby creating resilient networks essential for survival in a world wrought with unprecedented turmoil. You might be wondering if such a scenario could even lead us toward environmental stewardship rather than further destruction. As our reflection on this hypothetical has persisted, it's clear that bringing all of these elements together results in a staggering transformation, one that embodies resilience, creativity, and adaptability. Could it be that the very disaster forcing us to evolve might also lay the foundation for remarkable innovations and ideologies? As we reach the crescendo of this colossal exploration, let's look back at some of the shocking revelations we've uncovered so far. The mass displacement of oceans, environmental havoc, radical shifts in lifestyles, and astounding human adaptability observed would radically redefine our worldview. In conclusion, though the notion of Earth ceasing to spin may sound like a fantastical notion, the consequences would be absolutely genuine and profound. Humanity's spirit, while tested, might emerge brighter in the wake of chaos. Adaptable instinct combined with innovation may lead to a future that transcends past limitations and embraces new realities. One could say we would reshape ourselves in the fires of chaos, each surviving day anew. So, when contemplating the what-if of an Earth that suddenly stops spinning, the reality becomes a reflection of both devastation and unparalleled human potential. The prospect of an unspooled tapestry of life might seem dreadful at first glance, but the human experience often leads us to uncover a profound beauty in the dance of resilience. As we ponder, we realize that every question leads back to an inescapable truth: adapt, innovate, and survive. What would you do if this happened? What courses of action would you take? In exploring this hypothetical conundrum, we discover the essence of our humanity, that we are forever shaped by the shifts in our world, navigating the unknown one day at a time.